South Park Frisbee course. I just parked my bike over there at the top at a pole. Hey, check it out. One of them slingshot vehicles. Those things are so cool. I can't wait till I'm rich. I'm gonna buy one of them. Anyway, what I like to do for fun is toss my frisbee from right here to hole one where that guy, that spy there, I'm gonna call him a spy too. Just like you people say whatever words about me and assume shit about me, I'm gonna call that man right there a spy. I'm gonna toss it at hole one. Okay, there's no reason he should be sitting right there, but he is, and he's gonna play dumb. If he says anything to me, I'm gonna be a smart ass. Watch this, and the phone will be in my pocket. It's a little bit of fun for you. But watch this. I'm gonna toss this here. See how far it goes. Look at that thing go. That is just cool to watch. You can't really see it, but it made it real far. And look at this, is butterfly. This one's white one with black spots on it. And away it goes. You got another spy right there. That little kid on a bike. He saw me riding bike down the hill. I should have filmed it, but I didn't know if I should because I had my hands full, but I could have did it. Needed to have both hands free, or one hand free in case I needed to put the brake on. But I went down that huge hill no-handed again. I'll do that again here shortly in the future. And I know you may not like me saying or calling these people spies. Well, guess what? I don't like people calling me names, so I will call these people names. And since I just put myself out there and said I was going to do all three courses and basically showed where I'm going to be by saying where I'm going to go, that man's a spy in my book. And I don't care if he is or isn't. Let's see here now. Don't worry, I'm not going to show his face. That's uncharacteristics. But I will talk shit to him if he says something. Okay. Now that I'm making it over there to hole one at South Park Frisbee Disc Golf Course and Public Park. This is a really nice park. People do enjoy. Oh, look at this. Whoever does this shit, they don't even know how to throw this shit away. And there's trash cans everywhere. And anyway, this one needs to be pressure washed too. But same thing. This is a park made for this particular game, and as well environment for the public. Just down there is the brewery, Shell's Brewery, and here we go. I'm gonna try to abide by every par just like the other ones, and here we go.
Oh, that almost helped you.
Oh, you tell you what, man, they can't whip me into shape.
Yeah?
I do the whipping
There you go.
on man, lady, or transsexual. Anybody who violates code. Not saying you, but I just figured to let you know who I am. I'm a
Yeah,
solo.
you are who you are.
I'm a solo man that won't allow people to disrespect my dignity as a man. Born a man. And I can tell you're like me, kind of, just older, man. So you have a good day,
I'm
sir.
just a man, the way God made me.
That's right. God made me the way I am too. And
There you
and I don't know if you were being smart. That's why I kind of was being like how I just spoke back to you.
No.
I'm not here to cause chaos, but I know, not maybe you, but I know that a particular older set of people say that I am. That's why I got my phone on.
No, don't need to.
I'm not showing your face.
Yeah, I don't get smart with people.
I mean, all right, you're cool then in my book. I thought you may be cool because you didn't say nothing to me when I first sat here, but like,
No, I was pretty impressed with that throw. I'm no good with one of those things.
I'm
That
not
was pretty
either.
good.
I play this game for leisure activity, but now after what, none of your business really, but you know, at the end of the day, when people want to play a game with me, guess what? You probably know what I'm about to say. It's a free country. A man now, or a lady, or a trans person can wear no shirt if they choose to, in a public environment. This is about me not wearing a shirt, basically. That's why I'm filming. And people want to play a game, especially people that, you know, how you say, were told to marry each other and make some kids, and now they think they can start judging people.
God is the judge.
So is Satan.
Yeah. No, Satan is not.
He
Satan
is.
damned and judged by God.
No,
You got that wrong.
I
I'm
do
a
not.
pastor and I know the Bible better than you.
I don't care. I'm not here to debate with you, and I knew that you wanted to argue with me.
I think the conversation stops here because I think you're one of these guys who knows everything.
No, I think that about you.
No, I don't.
I knew
But
you
I
were a
do know the
pastor.
Bible.
You want to come here and try to ruin my fun.
No, I was here first.
No, I was up there talking.
Sir, I was sitting at this table. I'm not. No, we're done. We're done. I'm not going to.
Me and you are done. Don't ever try to talk to me ever again. Don't ever try to do anything like that. And let me tell you something. I was baptized. And don't ever say anything about Lucifer. Guess what? He wanted to be like God. That's why God gave him control of the earth.
Sir, we're done.
Me and you are done.
You don't need to hear me.
Don't ever talk to me again. I could care less what church you pastor for. See, I knew that's what you wanted to do. You're going to regret doing that to me. God will judge you for doing what you just did. Remember that. No amount of Bible study is going to save you now. No one is going to tell me what I know. Not a pastor, not some piece of shit, not a Satanist, not nobody. And at the end of the day, when someone wants to come down here, and I know that they told that man to show up here, guess what, motherfucker? You're on the internet. And I didn't show his face. So at the end of the day, I never broke code. If he wants to talk freedom of speech and God talking bullshit, I'm going to talk shit the way I did, whether you like it or not. And I'll fucking live and die by that. This is going for par. I'll stand on everything I just said. Like I said, I didn't show that man's face. I don't give a goddamn shit if he's a pastor at a church with a whole bunch of people that follow his orders or any of that goddamn shit. Take the Lord's name in vain too. God knows what I am. God knows what these people did to me. God's still on my side, even Lucifer and any other god. Think I'm scared of you, old man, and your congregation of fucking punks? You want to disrespect me? I will disrespect you. That's why I said what I said back to him. God's still on my side. That man, all he did was read the Bible. The Bible ain't shit. That's what God told me. The Bible isn't nothing. It's just a depiction of people's viewpoints of what they saw. At the end of the day, it's just a storybook. That's what God told me. And you don't need to believe me. I'm not forcing you to believe anything I fucking said. That is the truth, though. It's just a storybook of what people saw. I knew that man wanted to have a talk. See, if I went to have my phone out, it may have actually gotten worse. So, like I said, I obeyed code. I didn't point the phone at him. I don't give a fuck if you're upset right now either. In fact, I knew that was going to happen. Do you know why? God told me that man was going to start shit with me, and I couldn't believe it. And he wanted to start it off in a nice way to try to act innocent, trying to act like he's complimenting the throw, when in reality he's just upset that I'm down here pretty much. He's probably a gang member too. That's what they make a lot of these pastors. Ex-gang members become pastors, and then they think because they're so big-headed, they should preach to people. This man, believe it or not, I don't know how old he is. He's probably one of them liars and says that he's 50, but he's like 100. Swear to God on that shit. I didn't point it at him, but I have no idea how old that man is. So now I'm looking around. People want to play a game with me. Guess what? You're on the internet arguing with me. Well, that man just ruined the little adventure for me in a way where I was trying to be cool. But I'll talk biblical with you. I don't give a goddamn fuck. And I will take the Lord's name in vain too. Because God knows what these people did to me. I know that man wants to say whatever he's saying right now. He's just a fat piece of shit then. Simple as that. GappaMagix reporting. Message from God, from him telling me what he is. Give a fuck who you are and what pastor of church you are, or any of that goddamn shit. Take the Lord's name in vain too. Like I said, God, Satan, all gods know what people did to me. I will say whatever I fucking have to say to anybody. And at the end of the day, I'll die knowing that I'm right over everybody in the whole planet. Not in the sense of right, like knowing I'm smarter or something, but basically like right for standing up for myself or any type of shit like that. Here it is. See that guy, he wants to have an argument with somebody, first of all, because probably I'm wearing this hat. Probably because I don't have a shirt on. Probably because I have a beard. This is a grown-ass man over there shaving his face every day. And then, as well, thinks he should tell me something on a Sunday. I don't give a fuck what goddamn day it is. Come on. That almost was a birdie shot. And at the end of the day, like I said, that man had my location on. He wants to talk about he was here first. Are you fucking retarded? You started talking to me, I will talk shit back to you. He's acting like a little baby, in my opinion. That's what he is, in my opinion. I don't give a fuck what church he fucking teaches God's supposed words that he claims is God. It's probably a fucking demon posing as God. Because no pastor would have argued with me the way he did just because I said the word Lucifer. Now, let's talk about this for a second. Lucifer wanted to be like God so much that it upset God, okay? And he kept trying to be like God so bad that this is just what God said to me. Kept trying to be like him so bad that eventually it upset him so bad it casted him down to earth to reign over earth. It says so in the Bible, reign, R-E-I-G-N, meaning rule. So at the end of the day, yes, Lucifer or God shall be the ones who judge. Oh, that tinged it. That tinged it. Damn it. See, here's the thing about me. You're gonna disrespect me, I don't give a fuck who you are. You ain't shit but another man to me. Somebody who's older that doesn't like what you're looking at. And you want to show up at the park because, first off, I'm walking around my location on. And I was at the other park. I said that I was coming down to this park. And I looked at the views. There was 44 people at one time watching, not at the same time, but 44 views. So that means any one of them 44 people could have told that man to show up here. And at the end of the day, they want to act tough towards me. You have no idea. I don't care who that man is. You people want to play a fucking goddamn game with somebody in this fucking town and try to, how you say, cast somebody out of somebody's sexual desires, that it has a lust for somebody, how their looks, and then say that I'm not a church man, so therefore you shouldn't have any type of relationship with him. Well, guess what? You just hindered that girl's afterlife possibly by, how you say, setting her brain into a different way of thinking because you want to brainwash her. And at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck who that guy is. I swear to fucking God I don't. And God knows I'm right now. And if I'm wrong right now, cast me down, make me get murdered right now in the next half hour. Fuck if you're a fucking pastor. God, Lucifer, Allah, Buddha, Krishna, Ganesh, Osiris, Ra, Anubis, all the other gods that I haven't named, all know I'm right over any fucking man or any lady or transsexual human being, in a sense of minding my business and keeping my mouth shut. And then I could see it in his eyes that he didn't like me. That's why I stayed there. And as well, I crouched down. If you couldn't see that because I had the camera pointing at the hole still. I was crouched down to try to show non-confrontation. So I was like basically like 2 feet off the ground, crouching. arguing with that man. See, here's the thing about me. He made it a point, knowing that I'm here, and we're going to call it that because I said the truth. I said where I was going to go. I had my location on, and 44 people viewed my last video that I was up at the other park. So at the end of the day, you guys want to play a fucking goddamn game? That man just got cursed by God, and he wants to say he's a pastor. That's true right there. Period. See, this is disgusting. People, they don't know how to pick up their dog shit. These people, like, they're just pieces of shit. And they say that's what I am. I know I'm not. God knows I'm not. Lucifer knows I'm not. Lucifer's the enlightened one. He is allowed to be reigning over earth from God, casted him down here because God was so upset that he wanted to be like God so bad. And God said, there's only one God, is him. But you're an angel and you're getting to esteemed knowledge. So we're going to have to punish you. And that was God's way of punishing him. So fuck you. And I mean that shit this right now. Now that was a good one. I'll say whatever I want. I'll say the word Lucifer the pastor. I'll talk shit like just how I did right to her face. I'm never, now, after that right there, I don't know what church he holds over. Now I'm never going to actually go to any church around here. I thought about it too. Trying my best to be polite as I could and not speak to no one and go to church. But I'm not even going to do that now. I'll stay how I am. I don't give a fuck about no one in this city anyway. And at the end of the day, a good amount of people that are subscribed to me, they only are just because they're spies for the police or a gang member trying to find out exactly where I am. So like I said, you show up with all your gang, come and murder me if I'm fucking wrong for doing what I fucking did. You goddamn Christians or Catholics or whoever the fuck you assholes are. And yeah, I'm fucking talking shit now, because guess what? I just told you what I am. I'm somebody that's allowed to pray to Lucifer as well as God. And you can believe me or not, there's not many humans that are like me. And at the end of the day, knowing, it's none of your business actually. I'm not going to finish that sentence. That man would have came at me. This is hypothetical right now. That man would have got up from eating his food and walked towards me and touched me. That man would have been put in the emergency room. And that's a fucking goddamn fact. No one's gonna violate my fucking dignity as a fucking young man, and especially a man like him, where I have no idea how old he is, and he's looking at me like I'm a fucking piece of shit trash. He's a fucking piece of shit trash in my book. I don't give a fuck who he is. All he is somebody that believes the Bible is everything that it says. Well, the Bible is nothing but a depiction of people's viewpoints from whenever the Bible was written. And then they changed it multiple times. I'm proud to say that I argued with a pastor for the first time now. I've argued with a satanic pastor too before. That was a unique argument. At least he accepted what I was saying. So at the end of the day, that man, he can rot. He'll be judged by God now for doing what he did to me. At the end of the day, like I said, it's none of your business what these people did to me. But just know that I am, believe it or not, one of the most chosen ones in the entire planet. And I never yet said that until now, but it's true. And at the end of the day, I'll live and die knowing that. And at the end of the day, guess what? I'm gonna keep it real hood with you for a second. If I get murdered, I get to, how you say, come back as a ghost. How you say, a full-bodied ghost, meaning an able-bodied ghost that apparitioned into a full body, not a human body, but a ghost body, and then do ghostly evil to humans that violated me, first as the ones who murdered me and their families, meaning I'll murder them as a ghost, like push them down the stairs or push them into moving traffic or whatever I need to do. And then if that doesn't happen, then I get to go to heaven. But I get to go to heaven afterwards if I do get murdered too, and after I do all of my unfinished business. You can believe me or not, I don't care. I forgot, this is a part 3 too. Everything's part 3 here. That guy tried to ruin my day and get me start talking about God and Satan and shit. You know, I wasn't here to be a chimer or a Bible thumper or a satanic priest advocate or anything. But if someone's want to talk stupid with me about biblicals, oh, we're going to talk about it. Get in there. Oh, that was so close. And I mean like so close, like a frog's hair. Meaning that's a metaphor for how close it was, because frogs don't have hair. Get it? So, at the end of the day, now I'm at bogey. Thanks to that man violating my integrity of my train of thought, because I wasn't here to talk about God or Satan or anything. And if that guy wants to, I assume that he's up at the pastor at that college. I won't go back there. I know that's some type of college for people that have to go to church during school time and stuff. I don't care. I don't need to ever go back to their property. I'll ban myself, actually. I won't go back there. It'll only be these 2 courses from now on. And at the end of the day, that man want to disrespect me. Fuck yeah, I'm going to disrespect you, motherfucker. I don't give a goddamn flying fuck who you are. And guess what? You believe it or not, what I just said before, no matter what happens to me, if I get murdered or die naturally, I go to heaven. And like I said, that motherfucker, I don't know how old he is. He could be 100 years old, lying and saying he's 50. Now that's one of the best throws I ever threw. Oh my God, that believe it or not, that just changed my whole attitude. That was a great throw. And at the end of the day, hey, that throw, oh, my God, hey, some of the best professional frisbee golf players, they would have been proud of me if they would have seen that. I swear to God on that. See, that was one of them too. Want to act tough right there. He was staring at me. See, get out of your fucking vehicle if you want to do something. Get out of your little Jeep thing, or a little tiny SUV, or whatever the fuck that thing was. At the end of the day, like I said, you don't like me, guess what? This isn't your fucking goddamn property. Meaning these people around here. I don't know it, but I can't prove it. In the past, I got into an argument, and then the man said, well, I live right over there. I said, well, I don't give a fuck where you fucking live. Well, I have to watch you do this. I said, no, you don't. You're choosing to watch me. I can wear no shirt if I want to. It's a public fucking park. I wish I would have had that argument on film. At the end of the day, like I said, I'm not here to argue or try to say I know something more than somebody. That man just judged me. He wants to talk about God judging only. He said, you look like one of them people that know everything. So what does that make you, motherfucker? You want to talk about how many times you read the Bible? I read it 2 times. That's good enough for me. I read the King James Bible and the fucking Gideon Bible. I'm at +1. I ain't going back to that college. I have a strong assumption that was a pastor from that college. He can fuck off. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like I said, you want to come somewhere and show up because someone told you that's where I'm going to be. And like I said, I got my phone on location. And you want me to show you any type of respect when you're not showing me any? I'm never going to show you respect, sir, when you're showing me no respect. So anyway, now here's this next throw. It's through this, through the creek, over the creek, up. You see it right there. Zoom in, right there. There we go. Now I made that. It wasn't the best throw, but it went in the woods a little bit, right by that tree right there. Right there. Hopefully I can find it. My disc got lost here once, and I never found it. That was a sad day. I forgot what that one was called, but that one was an expensive one too, like $35, $40. See, this is the thing about me. When I know somebody, and I said it before the interaction happened too. Who told me that? It was either God or Lucifer. Told me that what was going to happen. That's why I was trying my best to be polite, and I also was crouching down, not trying to stand over anybody. And I was more than 6 feet away. And he wants to act like I'm picking on him or something. Motherfucker, you're sitting right by the first throw. And then you want to compliment somebody. I don't care. I said what I said. And then I see in the look in his eye that he didn't like that he was even chatting to me. Well, then why did you talk to me in the first place? So that's why I stayed and kept on talking a little bit about not wearing a shirt and this and that. I don't give a fuck about anything. Here we go. This could happen for Birdie. Oh, now that was rather good throw, but it's not the best throw. What's that? Something. Rat trap. That man deserves to be in a rat trap. And whoever ratted me off saying that I'm on your course, well, guess what? I will never be on your goddamn property again. If you're going to have a pastor like that, I'm going to assume that it was the college pastor. If you're going to have a pastor like that, that man doesn't deserve to be a pastor. You want to talk about God judging? Aren't you judging me by saying I look like someone who thinks he knows everything? That's what I thought, motherfucker. So at the end of the day, that's +1 still. That's a par. Whoever mows this grass just like ripping it apart on their off-road lawnmower, doing donuts. What is that thing? Looks like a squirrel trap or something. I'm not gonna mess with it. This is a public park. I have every right to say whatever they said to him. I didn't call him a name or anything. We were arguing about God and he didn't like it. And he wants to say something about God. As soon as he said that gave me the cue to talk about Lucifer. Believe it or not, I'm one of the people in the world that allowed God and Lucifer to have somewhat of a reconciliation because they both agree that I'm right over a good amount of humans. So here we go. You can't really see this one, but let's check the sign. It's a straight throw. This is one of them holes where you could get lost in the woods. A lot of people, they don't like these holes, but you gotta play by it. You come here to play, you gotta try. So I'm gonna try to hold it actually and throw it. Oh, that's a good throw somehow. Get down. Oh my goodness. I actually made birdie this. That was one of the best throws I ever threw. Hey. God will not allow this to be a bad day at the golf course. Or how does that go off a Caddyshack? Oh man. And that was a pastor saying that too. God didn't like what he said and he got electrocuted and died. Oh, if I was so wrong, you missed it. A butterfly just landed on my shoulder. Huh, that's cute. I'm never going back on your college campus again. And at the end of the day, I'm going to assume that was a college pastor because I know there's a church up there where they have to go to church every day or whatever. I'm not for sure really what they do there at that college. It's none of my business. But in the summertime, they allow people that aren't college people to go there. That was my first and last and only time this year I'll go and set foot on that property because I assume that is a college pastor. Now, if you're upset about it, good. You people want to play a fucking goddamn game with me every single fucking day whenever I go out this goddamn house in this city, I will fucking disrespect anybody now. Here we go for bird. Yes, Sirski, we are back. Oh my goodness. I feel like a little schoolgirl. even though I'm, hey, take it how you want. That's just a metaphor. When I'm giggling with happy glee at the end of the day. I have no problem saying that because that's how big of a man I am. I can joke about that type of funny stuff or say stuff about myself. And at the end of the day, when I get having fun, I can't control my laughter pitch of how it sounds. So at the end of the day, oh man, that's great. Now I'm back at par. He wanted, oh, well, I'm here first. I can't believe he said that. Fuck yeah, I'm renting space in my head. I don't care what you think of me. Motherfucker, you're gonna act like a kid and say you were here first? You're sitting right at hole 1. Why don't you sit at the picnic table? There's a picnic table. There's 3 different picnic tables right over there. What are you doing sitting right by me for? You wanna play a fucking goddamn game with somebody? We're gonna fucking play it. Hey, I almost hit a dragonfly. I saw it. You couldn't see it because it's a live feed. But the dragonfly was flying and then it veered out of the way of the frisbee. Hell yeah, I'm gonna talk shit. Who is that man to judge me? All he is somebody who read the book enough, and then whoever ass he kissed enough, or gay pedophile shit. Who knows if he's one of them people? I don't know. He sure was licking his lips a lot before we started arguing, looking at me. That man, if he would have touched me, I swear to fucking God, he would have been in the fucking ER emergency room. And it would have been, I would have got away laughing about it too. Keep on fucking with me. I swear to God on this shit. Now it is what it is. You can call me tough guy or whatever word you want to call me. It is what it is now. You just witnessed it. Like I said, my intentions for staying in this city after the COVID was done is because I thought I had a girl that actually wanted to marry me. But I'm not for sure if that's real anymore because it seems as if, what's it called? Two to tango, meaning if you don't show any effort of wanting me, then you already know I wanted you because I said it to you. And I said it to you in such a nice way where I wasn't forcing my hand, or how you say, asking you out. I wanted it to be your choice. So your choice has probably proven that you don't like me like that anymore because of these people. They told the lie about me or whatever they said. Oh my God, that was almost a birdie right there. See, here's the thing about me. Like I said to you, you believe me or not, before that encounter happened, I knew it was going to happen. And if I would have walked away by letting that man say what he said, then he wouldn't have got checked the way God and Lucifer needed to have him get checked today. Because at the end of the day, he's walking around, stuffing his face, getting fatter, lying about his age. Who knows what else he lies about? He could be a pedophile, touching people. And I don't know. All I know is I'm lucky that never happened to me as a kid. But I tell you what, man, that man could have been a fucking registered sex offender secretly, or a secret one as a pastor. And if he would have laid a finger on me, I would have taken that as a death threat. Alright, hopefully I make par and finish this hole on, how you say it, stay at par. Because at the end of the day, that was one of the worst throws I've ever threw. I didn't come around down this neck of the woods. And let's talk about how I just said that, neck of the woods. There's a gang of people in this town, meaning a good amount of people, that I don't know if they're actually gang members or past gang members or just idiots, where they think that if you live on the south end of town, you should only go to the north end of town if you're going to buy groceries or go out to eat or go to a bar or go to a bowling alley or something like that. And since I don't live on this end of town, I should have no right to be on this end of town. Anybody who thinks like that is cursed from Satan, from God. That's a message to all you people. Since we're talking biblicals today, on this great Sunday, the 8th of September, 2024, New Ulm, Minnesota. Oh, I didn't use my mulligan yet. Hold on. That was a horrible throw. There's a better throw. I won't tolerate fuckery and gang shit either. That guy, he's a gang member. Churches are gangs too. And then he's gonna go and tell his deacons or his cardinals, they call them, meaning these cardinals are men that are older than me. They get to lie about their age and as well pick on people in such a way. And then they go and report. They go and report back to the pastor or the deacons or whoever. And then they think that whatever they say is they're doing God's work, supposedly, because they're trying to set somebody in their right state of mind. But in reality, I have a better state of mind than anybody. Oh man, finish at +1. That don't matter to me. I didn't come here to argue with anybody. I sure as fuck didn't come to talk to no guy. And as I said in the other fucking videos, it proves it. Anywhere I go, they send these men towards me. I'm not here for no man. I'm here, I thought I was going to marry some girl that I thought wanted me and did a promiscuous activity when her and I worked together. And not in a sexual way, but just in a short little cute talk and one or two little body-to-body interactions. Thought that girl really wanted me. And, you know, believe it or not, I'm going to go out on a far limb since we're talking about God and Lucifer. Lucifer and God both told me she wanted me before she knew what I looked like because of the car that I used to own before it got stolen. And I believe that's true because the day I brought it to the work where her and I used to work, she went out of her way and said, "Who's that car parked in your spot? Where's your car at?" I said, "That is my car." And then when I said that to her, she didn't really know what to say or do. She kind of just looked at me, and I say, "What? How?" And then she didn't know what to say, so I don't say nothing, but I'm still staring at her, kind of smiling. And she's like, she said something like, "How long did you own that car?" I said, "I had that car for a long time." And whatever, you know. I had that car since I was 16 in 2016. And at the end of the day, you know, girl want to fuck somebody because of their cool car. That's the way it goes. And if you don't like my language, I don't care. So anyway, we're going to talk about this for a short more second. And anyway, you know, I still like that girl. And if she wants to try to become boyfriend or girlfriend, I'm willing to try that. But the time's coming to where I venture out to the bars to see if she shows up. Because I know she has people that tell her where I am. And how I know that is because God and Lucifer told me. And at the end of the day, I wouldn't be talking the way I am right now if that piece of shit pastor wouldn't have started it up. See, it takes two to tango, it takes two to have a conversation, and it takes two to have sexual intercourse, and two to marriage, or more if you're a polygamist. But anyway, the point being is, I came to play frisbee golf, not have a verbal debate with a pastor, or especially speak to a man. I don't want to talk to no man at all, to be honest, except for my lawyer. Or maybe if YouTube decides to actually call me and say, we can't figure out why you didn't answer your email. Well, I tell you, my Google email is hacked. Said that in a different video. So you're gonna have to call my telephone number, and I sure as hell ain't gonna put my telephone number on this live, because then anybody will start calling and harassing me, and I already got a whole bunch of harassing phone calls and stuff. So at the end of the day, signing off. This is GappaMagix. This one's going down for the history books at the weirdest live footage that you could ever imagine, pretty much. Have a good day.